Forget the Super Bowl, forget the Oscars. Durango's real main event is Snowdown. For one glorious week, it is completely acceptable, if not expected, to wear a ridiculous costume, drink before noon, and pretend the laws of society no longer apply. You're watching the local news network, brought to you by Fast Signs Durango and Dunkin' Donuts. I'm Sadie Smith. Every year, Durango embraces its own special holiday. Snowdown is a week of booze-fueled athleticism, highly questionable fashion choices, and a collective disregard for dignity that somehow unites the community in ways City Council never could.
Everybody is having fun, everybody's dressing up, and it's just a good time. Yeah, it's like a bunch of adult party games. Children invited too, but we don't tell them.
Snowdown kicked off in 1979 when locals John Hurrah and Terry Fiedler said, hey, let's throw a party to fight winter blues and boost commerce. And I gotta say, mission accomplished. At least if you ask the restaurants and bars, it's been a roaring success.
We love Snowdown, you know, 15 years Snowdown, it's just a really good time, and we're just here to have a good time.
Yeah, exactly.
More than 40 years later, Snowdown is stronger than ever. Arrests are up, craziness erupts, and Durango police are working overtime, doing their best to keep the chaos contained.
There used to be a big street dance party with Snowdown. They did away with it a long time ago. So I was trying to get that going, but man, the police were just on us. They did not want us to have a dance party in the streets.
Nothing threatens public safety quite like a spontaneous dance party. Who knows what could happen? Fortunately, the people of Snowdown are nothing if not resilient. And just like that, Durango sobers up, packs away the costumes, and pretends we didn't just spend a week aggressively competing in events like Build-A-Bong or the pole dancing competition. See you next year, Snowdown. Same chaos, different costumes. For more information about this and other stories, visit durangolocal.news. Thank you for watching this edition of the Local News Network. I'm Sadie Smith.